The story of the Bell Witch is one of America's most chilling and enduring hauntings. Set in the early 19th century, in a remote part of Tennessee near the town of Adams, this eerie tale is centered around the Bell family, particularly the mysterious and terrifying experiences they endured at the hands of an unseen entity known as the Bell Witch. The Bell family. In the late 1810s, John Bell, a prosperous farmer, and his wife, Lucy, lived on a large farm with their children. They were well known in the area, living a quiet and peaceful life. However, everything changed in 1817 when strange occurrences began to take place. The first signs, the family's troubles began when John Bell was walking around his property one day and saw a strange creature, a dog-sized animal with the head of a rabbit. When he approached it, the creature disappeared into the woods. At first, the Bell family thought little of it, dismissing it as a figment of John's imagination. However, soon after, unsettling noises began to fill their home. Knocking sounds came from the walls, doors would open and close on their own, and eerie whispers filled the air. At first, it was subtle, but the activity grew more frequent and intense. The family believed it was some sort of supernatural force. The Bell Witch reveals herself. The entity eventually began to make its presence known, and it became clear that something malevolent was at work. The family started hearing a disembodied voice. This voice would speak to them, sometimes taunting them, other times engaging in conversations. The voice was described as a deep, guttural tone, like that of an older woman, and it claimed to be the spirit of a witch who had been wronged many years before. The entity, later known as the Bell Witch, began to focus its attacks on the Bell family's youngest daughter, Tate Bell. She was subjected to physical assaults, being slapped, pinched, and even having her hair pulled. As the days wore on, the disturbances escalated, and the Bell family could no longer live in peace. The witch's power grows. The Bell Witch was not just an annoying poltergeist, it was far more sinister. It began to torment the family mentally and emotionally. The family reported hearing the voice at all hours of the day and night. It would speak of future events, sometimes predicting things that would happen in the coming days with eerie accuracy. Over time, the witch's behavior became more menacing. It would lash out physically, shaking the family members, pushing them, and even throwing objects across the room. John Bell himself was not immune to the terror. He began to suffer from unexplained illnesses, and the witch's voice taunted him for it, saying that he would die soon. The mysterious death of John Bell. The Bell Witch's most chilling act occurred when John Bell himself fell ill. His health deteriorated rapidly, and it was clear that something unnatural was happening. In the weeks leading up to his death, the Bell Witch taunted him relentlessly. It even went so far as to tell the family that it had poisoned him. As John's condition worsened, his family became desperate for answers. On December 20th, 1820, John Bell died. The family believed that the Bell Witch had played a role in his death. The witch's voice confirmed this in the days following his death, claiming that it had caused his demise and that it had been part of a long-standing plan. The witch allegedly laughed at the fact that she had taken John Bell's life. Aftermath and legacy. Following John Bell's death, the hauntings gradually ceased. The Bell family would leave the area, and the once quiet farm became a place of legend. The Bell Witch's activities continued to be spoken of for many years, and the legend of the haunting persisted. Local folklore holds that the Bell Witch's spirit never truly left. Some versions of the story claim that the witch returned to torment the family again in the years to come, while others suggest that the spirit still lingers in the area to this day. There are even reports from people who have visited the land near the Bell farm, claiming to have experienced strange phenomena. The Bell Witch today. The tale of the Bell Witch remains one of the most famous hauntings in American history. The Bell Witch Cave, located near Adams, Tennessee, draws visitors who are curious to learn more about the legend. Though skeptics argue that the story is a fabrication, there are many who still believe in the curse of the Bell Witch, and the eerie details of the haunting continue to captivate imaginations. The haunting of the Bell family raises questions about the supernatural, the nature of evil spirits, and the boundaries between the living and the dead. Was it an elaborate hoax, or was there truly a malevolent spirit that tormented the Bell family for years? The legend of the Bell Witch remains one of the great unsolved mysteries of American folklore, and its chilling story endures, as haunting today as it was over 2 centuries ago.